guys, it's Hannah Ray, and for the past few months, I've been interviewing denominational leaders from all around the world, asking them, what is the true church? If you'd like to learn more about this project, please click the link in the description box below to purchase the True Church book, Revealing Jesus His Way. Here's a clip of my interview with a Catholic priest. A lot of debate going around about what is the true church, and especially when I posted the Orthodox interview, there was a lot of debate going on in the comments about, the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church and all of those things. And in the book, I emphasize that, Jesus is truth. So the true church is the church that reveals Jesus, upholds him, and looks like him. And that could be a Pentecostal church, it could be a Baptist church, it could be a Methodist church, as long as it's revealing Jesus and aligning with him, because he is truth. What would you say is the true church?
Well, I think that this movement to look for what is true in Christianity actually is really, really important. And it seems to me that we're hitting on something really central here. So I must read your book and must reflect on what you're aiming to do and the questions you're asking a lot more, actually, because I don't think it's something you can have an immediate answer on. What I would say is that I notice in the generation that is coming to church afresh now, and we know from the Bible Society report recently at Easter of this year that there are more and more people coming to church, and they're coming to any church. They're coming to the Pentecostal church, to Anglicans. They're coming here to Westminster Cathedral, for example. They're coming all over, and younger people from Gen Z and the millennial generation are coming. I think that people are looking for a sense of life, vibrancy, speaking to our world of today. Community, I think, is vital. People come here for that, and they come here in particular for a truth which they hope is authentic. And I think people are looking for that if they see that there's an inauthenticity, if we don't practice what we preach, if they see that those who are preaching the gospel are actually doing something different, there's a lack of transparency, then they will walk away. And so I think that there's a sense in which authenticity is the truth which is out there, of actually being authentic and being true to who I am and professing the faith of Jesus Christ and the kingdom. That's got to be above all what that truth is. Now, we can, of course, go into lots of theological dialogue on how we understand the foundation of the church. And I'm not saying that isn't helpful. It's vital, because if we really do believe that we want an authentic, true church where people will come and form community, be the body of Christ, will be active Christians in the world, then we need to be united. And there are stumbling blocks there over how we understand how we go back to Christ and tradition, how we understand the orders of deacon, priest, and bishop, how we understand the Eucharist, the interpretation of the Bible, and we could be here all day talking about that. That is for theological dialogue. But what's most important here is that we're authentic. And if we're showing that we're authentic, then we're serving Christ, who comes to bring us truth, because he is the way, the truth, and the life for the world.
Yeah, no, that's so good. Thank you for sharing that.